Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. I'm Ria Rossi Booth, and I am in my own kitchen. And we are going to be cooking some beef Burgundy tips with this beautiful Yardley Premium Beef. I've got a top sirloin roast here, and I'm going to tenderize this up. And this recipe is Chad's father's recipe that he made for many, many years when he entertained. And this is a great recipe because you can make it for like 4 people, or you can make it for 100 people. First thing we want to do, I'm going to tenderize it with this little thing here, which is really nice. And you want to make sure and always do that because we're going to stick this in a crock pot. Okay, so then I use my old-fashioned, I use this one too because it's just fun, and my grandma used to use it, so it makes me feel like old school. You want to make slices. Just slice it down the center like this, because you're going to make it little tiny chunks so you can bite into it, because you don't want them too big. So it's not like a beef stew, is it just more like little tips. So you just take it and you just cut little bite-sized pieces out of it, and look at that beautiful beef. So now I've chopped up all of my my beef. So I'm going to bring it over here, and I'm going to just add my 4 ingredients, which is not very much. So basically you start with the Campbell's golden mushroom. Everybody knows what that is. That's a staple when you're making anything I think in an actual, a crock pot. This is so yummy. So you do it's 1 can per pound. I got 2 pounds, so I'm doing 2 cans of the golden mushroom. So you're going to do the French onion, 2 cans of French onion. You see what I'm talking about, easy? This is like sinfully easy. Don't tell anybody that this is how easy it is, because they will think that you spent hours making this. Okay, and then we're gonna do 2 cups of wine. You can use cooking wine or, just table wine. So we've got that, and then we put in some onions. I just put some chopped onions in there, just sweet onions. 1 onion's good. And then you put a little bit of salt in there. I got a little Himalayan salt going here. Okay, then we got a half a cup of cream, which is really good. So we're gonna throw, this is heavy whipping cream, okay? So just go for the gusto. Don't do that, light stuff. Just heavy whipping cream, it'll be really yummy. So I'm stirring this up, and it looks absolutely delish. And then I'm gonna bring it over here to my little cutting board, and I'm just gonna put my beef in here. I'm just gonna drop it in here. So you can literally cook this. If you're in a crock pot, you can cook it for like 8-10 hours. If you have one of these really nice Instapots, which is kind of the same kind of thing, only it speeds it up, you can do it for 2 hours and it'll taste just as good. And then I'm just gonna throw in my egg noodles, whichever you guys want to use. I love these, they're really tasty. They taste super homemade. And you can also use rice. So I'm just gonna throw those egg noodles in, and I think I'll throw a little bit more in there. There you go. And then we'll just stir those up, and in about 5 or 6 minutes, these babies will be done. And then we will just pour that delicious mixture over the noodles, and we'll have dinner. You can't get anything better than this, I'm telling you. This Yardley beef is so tender, so good. It tastes as good as it looks. There you go. Okay, so if you're interested in this recipe, just go to our website, and we'll see you next time.